Hello? Can anybody hear me? Okay, sweet. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry. It's been I'm rusty when it comes to this. I haven't streamed in a while, so it took me a while to adjust to it again. So yeah, as you all know, it's been a long while since I've shown anything from Tharmachati. It's been a long while since Mike has shown anything. Yeah, basically we were stuck with a broken map for the longest time. Um, the volume of your voice is quite low. Okay, I will up it even more. Is this better? I hope it is. Rudy, actually, I did build something for Mike. I hope it's getting better, the audio. If not, I will still try to get the audio better. Okay, sitting right next to me right now. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I will do it a little bit better. Okay, cool. So yeah, I've done some things for Mike a little bit, but we both haven't been building a lot recently. That's because our game was broken, or file was broken, we couldn't build anything, and to this point our file is still broken a little bit. We can't place water the way we used to, but at least we can build again. So I've been working on this, which is basically the new heart of India. And today I'm just gonna stream a bit because I'm just gonna build a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. This was a very impromptu decision. I really didn't think about it, but yeah, here we are. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try to answer them as best as possible. So here we go. I am gonna start working on this area. So what the goal is you have a viewing area for the tigers over here, and if you want to, there's also a tiger show over here. And yeah, I'm going to try to make the tiger show today. I don't think it will be finished. I don't think it will be anything worthwhile because it's going to be my first version, but yeah, let's go for it. So how have you guys been? It's been it's been way too long. I'm perfectly aware of that. So yeah, it's still a very low budget. It's difficult to maintain the budget because on one hand you want things to have quite a decent budget, but on the other hand, this is still a zoo in Thailand. The budgets aren't as big as the ones in for instance, the United States. So I want to avoid doing that. Pathing, I love it. I'm going to do it like this. Right. So. It's been so long since I've streamed, so I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. So my goal is to make a small introduction area over here. So basically, where you would wait until the next tiger show starts. And that would be just like an information center. Yeah, Asia really is starting to up their zoo game. I must admit, there are a few really good zoos over there. But looking at Zoo chat, there's also a bunch of zoos over there that really aren't anything to write home about. So they are upping their game massively, which I'm really glad of, because they've got some cool animals. But yeah, of course. And that's not saying that European zoos are per definition better zoos. I've seen some very bad zoos in Europe as well. So we shouldn't be on a high horse or anything. But yeah. But Zoo Chat doesn't lie. There's a bunch of very old zoos in Asia, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. The ones in Japan are really good. The ones in China are really good as well. I also believe, well, yeah, Singapore Zoo is one of the best zoos in the world, basically, I guess. At least that's what I've been told. But yeah. I've been told that Nagara Zoo is also pretty good. So, one of the reasons why you also haven't seen much from us is because Mike isn't building at all at this point. He's just being Mike. He will build whenever he has the inspiration for it, and currently he doesn't, so that's also a reason why we haven't done anything recently. Because technically, this time around it should be Mike, should be the one building, but clearly he isn't right now. Mike is supposed to make me a Spanish moss garden, so Mike, if you at any point see this video, I still want my Spanish moss garden. So thank you. Oh, cool. So yeah. I'm also like at a point. I'm not gonna say that I like need a new DLC tomorrow, but I need something. I need something other than the complete silence that we have again, which I don't like. I just hope that we hear something soon, but probably we won't hear anything until April, which is fine, I guess. But to be honest, I want a new DLC like yesterday and not tomorrow. Yeah, the silence is just, it's just annoying, because at this point I don't really know, like it's something that we've been talking about for so often now that I'm like, okay, shouldn't you either address it and say like, guys, we aren't going to give you more, but I hate the fact that the silence is never addressed. And just say it then. Just say, okay guys, yeah, we don't communicate. We only want to communicate when we're sure. But yeah. Doesn't mean that I would agree. That I would agree with the silence thing they do, because I don't. But I would just like it if they would address it for once. Just say, yeah, sorry, we don't have anything. At least someone on the forums, I think it was Mr. Wilton, said that they were working on something, or that they were working hard. But yeah. Yeah, it's starting to create the impression that they only communicate when there's money involved, when there's money to be made. And I don't want to be, and I don't want to think that Frontier is like that. I don't think that they are. I just think that it's just a weird form of communication, you know? You're like, just say something. Something would do. And I do agree that, like, yeah, I've seen a few people advocate for, like, just make us like a pack or like a monthly animal thing where we can get like 1 or 2 animals each month, or just one animal each month. That would be pretty cool. And I think that would be beneficial, but yeah. Hi, Mindduck! Welcome! I think this is the first time that I see you on my channel. You might have been here already. But this is the first time that I've seen you. So. But yeah, it's like... It's a zoo game. It's a zoo game. I still haven't got chain link pieces. And I wish I had it like... I wish I had chain link pieces. Or like a chain link set. Because they're basically the bread and butter of a zoo. And I still... I mean, till this day, I still don't understand why we don't have them in game. It seems like such a simple thing to do. It feels like chain link is just like 2 planes. It's just a plane actually. So, and a texture. It's not that difficult to create. So I'm like, just give it to us. But I guess it's just hard for them to do. I don't know what it is, if they are... yeah, I saw Haribo create a set for aviaries, which is fine and it's cool, and I'm most certainly going to use it if we don't get anything from Frontier. Because, let's face it, at the end of the day, these custom things are cool, but they are not that friendly for your computer, so... So yeah. So, like, and a basic chain link piece would be so useful. I know I keep whining about it, but it's just because it's so easy to make that I'm like, just make it. Just give me a chain link piece. It's not difficult. Like, just give it to me. Like, the font pieces are super cool and I love them and I think that they are a great addition. But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like thinking, I could have done without the font pieces, guys. It's fine. Just give me chain link. What I'm building right now is like a small waiting area with some info stands for the Tiger Kingdom attraction, which is basically a show here. There will be an educator over here that will talk about the animals, and you will have like a seating area over here where you can see the tigers. So, but here I wanted to make like a small waiting area, and like next show is in blah 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 minutes, and it would have like some decoration. I'm not a builder that like that will focus long on the same area, so I most likely will switch to different things throughout this build. So yeah, I'm not again I'm saying the font pieces are super useful. I love them to bits, but I would have liked chain link pieces even more, I guess, because I feel like they should have been in the game already. For everyone who's like wondering what I've done. I've used this piece, and if you turn it upside down, you get a flat piece, and it has a very nice texture. So I've used it like in places like this. Turn things upside down, guys. That's one of the best tips I can give you. Just turn stuff upside down, and it will give you nice little things to work with. Yeah, our zoo is planned out pretty much as well, but like not into super nitty-gritty details. Yeah, it is something that I didn't do earlier as well, but it was because I saw yeah, it's because I saw it in a Planet Coaster video that people were like turning things upside down. Yeah, the ones that are hollow on the inside are the aquatic faux rocks. The ones that I've turned upside down are the temple pieces, and those are flat. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to like maybe use this. Nah. Hey Leaf, welcome. I'm not sure about this one. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I might use this one then, I guess. It looks fine, but not fine enough. Okay. Oh, come on, game. Don't you slow down on me now. There's no need for that. We all know that you can handle it. Yeah, exactly. I use that combination quite often. So I grab one of these spiny things and then just go like this, and it looks like it grows out of it. But yeah, I do hope that we have like an episode of Tharmachati on our hands soon, but like the thing is, I don't want to promise anything. I don't want to say like, hey guys, there's going to be a new episode next week when I'm not sure about it. What's the next thing to throw? Heart of India doesn't exist anymore. It's basically, it already has the dynamite stick in it. So let me select the thing that I want. Thank you. Alright. Okay, so that plant is kind of blocking it. Better. Mike sometimes watches my streams. He doesn't do it every time, but sometimes he does. I need to... Oh, don't look at that. Nothing is finished until it's finished. Oops. Oh. Well, speak of the devil, he just messaged me and wished me a happy Valentine's Day, which is totally not weird, but let's not tell him that I'm streaming right now, because he will crash the stream for sure. Yeah, there will be a small kids area over there. But yeah, it will be super janky. Yeah, Mike just woke up indeed. He's it's incredibly cold with Mike right now. He said something about -25 Celsius, which is absolutely bonkers. I've never experienced such temperatures before. So it's insane. He lives in the mountains. His power ran out like a few days ago, so it was super cold inside as well. Someone DM Mike. Yeah. Mike lives in Montana. So he when I say he lives in the mountains, his garden has a mountain backdrop. So yeah. He's also a super great guy. Like for all the shit talking that we do. I do want to stress that Mike is one of my best friends. He's an amazing guy, so even though he's not playing Planet Zoo right now, and I really wish he was, because he has a Spanish moss garden that he needs to finish. Mike. But yeah, and Mike is also like, next to being really good with plants, he's also super good with baking sweets and cakes and cookies and stuff like that. Like, I've seen things that he's made and it's insane. Like, I was like, what the hell? The same attention to detail he brings to these kinds of games, he can do that with like cooking, which is insane. I really can't do that. It's also because I'm like not the type of cook that uses... I'm like the type of cook that just goes, okay, I will take this recipe and I will change things about it, and oh, I don't have this, I will just use that. With baking and stuff, that's really not possible. You either do what the recipe says or you mess it up. So, yeah. You're doing a futuristic zoo with minimal plants. Okay, and what's the reason behind the minimal plants, if I may ask? Because basically, it's one of the things that Mike has taught me, is don't do anything without like having a reason behind it. And if you have a good reason behind something, like a reason why you're doing something, then it makes it a lot easier to build. So yeah. So that might be good thing. -18, what the hell? Oh, that's insane. How the hell? Heather, how the hell do you live like that? That's insane. I mean, I hate super warm weather, but that's, oh my god, -18. My fingers start freezing just by thinking of it. Holy hell, -18. Ah, boy, oh boy. You stay inside. I can't blame you. I would do exactly -15. What the hell? Oh my god, my god, my god. I can't. I live in Belgium. I live in the land of chocolate and waffles. So like it snowed here like a few days ago, but the snow is still there in some places, but nothing major. If it snows here for 5 minutes, people get all excited. And with people, I also mean me. I get really excited as well. And I was really disappointed when it turned out that I couldn't have a snowball fight. So I was like, I would like that kind of weather just to have a snow fight, like throw snowballs at each other. That would be awesome. But yeah, other than that, nope, 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 nope. -18, god damn it. That's insane. Yeah, Mike did tell me that it was like insane across the entire US, but I'll be honest, I really didn't think much about it. But now, like, I was like, oh sure, it's in the mountains, of course it's cold, but like that's insane. A tropical 7. Oh, so you're from Switzerland. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that. Let me select this. Okay, can I still see it from over here? See, basically this is what I do all the freaking time. I will look at how things look from many different angles to see if it looks good. Hi Mika, welcome. That's okay, you can still see a little bit. Okay, cool. I'm already bored of working over there, so I'm gonna work right here. Cincinnati. Oh. 1 meter of snow. What the hell? I mean, I'm almost 2 meters high, so that would still come, like... I wouldn't be able to walk in it properly. What the hell? Ah, that's so weird. Just the idea of it is just insane. Yeah, I do have to say that as I'm from Belgium, I don't know anything about the so-called what I call freedom units So like Fahrenheit and inches and things, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. I can't visualize that. So I've had that conversation with Mike like a dozen times already. What's my go-to? Oh, you're asking me. Oh, you're asking me a very personal question. What's my go-to sauce on fries? That's a difficult one. Like, if I'm eating them at home, like if I made my own fries, then I would like use mayonnaise or like curry ketchup. But if I buy fries from, yeah, I don't know if there's an English word for the fries restaurant that we have here in Belgium, then I use Yoppie, which is like a curry sauce, which is super yummy. Oh, thinking about it, just oh, thank you, Leaf. Now I really wanna now I wanna eat fries. Oh god damn it. Oh, now I want to eat fries. I want it so much. Because like here in Belgium, I don't know if this is the case in many countries, but in Belgium, like we have very specific fries shops, where you can just like eat all kinds of French fries and like French fries and all kinds of fried food. So like, yeah, burgers and stuff like that. Oh, Andalus. Oh yeah. Oh, god damn it. I also like if one of the burger places, which is quite close to my house, they serve potato wedges instead of French fries, and if I'm eating that, then I also like barbecue sauce. But that's not like for on the regular French fries, which should have been called Belgian fries, even though I know it's named after the way you slice it, but still. Oh, French fries. See, I'm on a diet right now, so really Leave, thank you. Talking about fries, that's exactly what you want to do. When you're on a diet, you're like, nope, can't eat that. I mean, I can. There's nothing stopping me. But still, god damn it. Poutine. I never ate poutine before, but in all honesty, I wouldn't say no to it. I really wouldn't say no to it. It's certainly something that I want to try. As long as the cheese is like melted, it's all good for me. See, this is a sightline that I want to have preserved. I don't know how much delay there is on my stream right now, so pretty much a lot of delay from the looks of it. Quick is still a thing in Belgium. Yes, it is. I actually prefer Quick over McDonald's. Yeah. It's yeah, I don't know why. And Quick is something that I actually order. I don't want to say quite often, but it's like sometimes you want to have like a burger, but you don't want to have a fancy burger. And like you have like Quick, you have Burger King, and then you have like the fancy burger places. But I would either go for like the fancy burger place or like Quick. Burger King itself, I like it like once in a while, but that's not something that I want to eat quite often. The Cincinnati Zoo is looked to me insane. Oh yeah. The Cincinnati Zoo is one of my favorite zoos. It's one that's on my list of zoos that I really want to visit one day. So yeah. So Cincinnati Zoo is one of the zoos that I want to see. I would like to go to Denver Zoo one day, so I might want to try to convince Rubel to meet up one day and go to the Denver Zoo. Because I'm planning once COVID is quote unquote over, I'm planning to visit Mike. He doesn't know that yet, but Mike, if you're watching the stream later on, I'm coming over. So yeah, but I also want to meet up with Rubel one day. So if I ever get to the United States, I want to meet up with Rubel, and I want to meet up with Mike. And I kind of also want to meet up with Remnant. But I don't know where Remnant lives, so I have no clue. Oh wait, no, he lives in San Diego, doesn't he? San Diego Zoo is also a cool zoo that I kind of want to visit, so maybe I could meet up with Remnant one day. That would be cool. But yeah. Yeah. But like, I think like one of the first things that I want to do before I do all of that is go to a zoo that's closer to home, and meet up with just Goron, because like he and I don't live that far away from each other. Well, relatively. So yeah, which I do want to do that one day. Oh yeah, Jash, yeah. I think he lives very close to Remnant as well, so I guess I could hit two birds with one stone if I meet them both. But yeah. And also like, yeah, I also want to meet John, of course. He's like one of the coolest dudes ever. I just want to meet everyone, but let's start with just Goron. He lives the closest to me, and I think it's the most realistic. It's like the most realistic for me to visit him anytime soon. But yeah. Oh, cool. Marula, Bahama, my favorite song to sing every time I use a marula tree. I sing it every time Mike uses the marula tree, and he absolutely hates it. he always rants about it whenever I start singing that song. Marula, Jamaica. Perfect-ish. Okay. Computer says no. So we'll just have to adjust this then. Just gonna have a little drink. Wait, Leaf, I actually thought you lived in Europe. I actually didn't know that you lived in America as well. Wow. That like changes my entire image of you. It's like I thought you were like from the Netherlands actually. So that's a surprise. Yeah, there were times that Mike was actually also like, I wish I lived in Europe right now. I'm not gonna get political on streams, but yeah. Yeah. He really wanted to move to Belgium at a certain point in the past few months. Always preserving the sight line. You really didn't know that. I really thought you were from the Netherlands. I don't know why actually, because it's not that you ever said that you were from the Netherlands. But yeah, that was like that was the image I had of you. But I do that sometimes, because for a little while, I thought Heather was from Germany as well. But, and Heather, please don't ask me why. My brain is just like this. My brain thought for a hot minute, I thought, that you were from Germany. And there's no logical or rational reason behind it. That's essentially with like a bunch of things in my head. There's no rational reason. There's nothing. There's just just emptiness in my head. It's just sometimes some connections get made, and now I don't want to thread into spoiler territory right now, but are there people who are watching WandaVision? I love WandaVision. I'm a huge MCU nerd. So I kind of want to know, like, are there people out there in my stream that are watching WandaVision? Because I'm still so angry for the last episode. They have this annoying habit of always stopping the episode exactly on the point where I'm like, if you're gonna stop the episode right here, I'm gonna get pissed. And every single time they do it, it's just like, no, don't stop. I want to see more. It's really good. You have to get past the I want to say that you have to get past the 2 first episodes, because the 2 first episodes are a little more like they are super heavy into the sitcom thing that they're doing. So you have to sit those 2 out. I mean, I really liked them. I found them really interesting. But I know that there were a few people who were like, yeah, I don't care about that. But I can tell you it's worth it to stick around. It's really good. I've seen both seasons of The Mandalorian, yeah. In all honesty, I liked the first season. I also liked the second season, but I was never a super Star Wars fan. So like my colleague told me that that season 2 was a lot more Star Wars than season 1, and I was like, okay, and I still prefer season 1 over season 2. But that's really not saying that season 2 was bad. I still liked it. But yeah. But I'm not really into Star Wars. I didn't see it when I was a kid, so I don't really have that connection that a lot of people have. Like my colleagues do. They saw it when they were young, they saw it when they were kids. I didn't, so. So yeah. But I think the Disney Plus series are really good. And I can't wait for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm convinced that's going to be another great series. So yeah. I hope my chat isn't stuck again, but I'm a little bit afraid it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So if anyone is saying something, I can already tell you that I can't read it. My internet connection. I'm from Belgium. My internet connection isn't that great, at least not for streaming. And to be honest, it should be. I see no reason why it shouldn't be. I pay more than enough. But yeah. Telenet, fix it please. Thank you. Yeah. See, I hate this because now I'm just talking into a void and I can't see what you guys are saying. So I'm gonna stream for like 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna stop streaming. So these flower pots, I saw that like a bunch of the Thai zoos had a bunch of flower pots like everywhere, even though they are in a super tropical zoo. So I'm not sure about this fence. No, I'm gonna remove it here because it doesn't make any sense. I really hate the fact that I can't seem to stream for more than like an hour without my comment section stopping. So I'm sorry, guys. I will probably stream again next week. It all depends really, but I have a few days off next week. Well, not the week right after today, but the week after that. So, yeah. So hopefully by then I have better internet, because again, as I've said, I pay enough for it, so it should work. It should be decent enough. It shouldn't be this flaky. Yeah. Alright, so just to give you like in the last few minutes that I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna give you guys a little tour. And I need to find a little buddy over here. Gadget cam. Bam. So yeah. So over here we have the Goodman Center, and to our right will be a Spanish moss garden that Mike is gonna make one day. I don't know when, but I know he's gonna make it one day. So this will be our information center. It will have speakers every month, every 3 months. So there's always basically someone speaking over here due to the game times. And this is going to be our new version of Heart of India. There will be a sign over here. But yeah, I really like how it's turned out so far. You have the tigers over here. With the goal is to replace some of these steel beams with a glass panel, because the original reference that we use for it that has that as well, so kind of want to use that too. And over here is basically a bunch of dead foliage because of something that we will talk about in one of the next episodes. Have no clue when that episode will be, but yeah. And as you can see, as you walk in, the Tiger Kingdom sign is still one of the first things that you see. But you also have like the focus on the tigers over here. So when you go over here, it goes down, and you have a tapir exhibit. And oh boy. Oh boy, why is it so slow all of a sudden? And over here, you can climb up, and you can get really close to the tapirs. This is based on an actual zoo, so this boundary is something that is possible in real life. And oh boy. And this is a sight line that I'm talking about. I want to preserve the view over there so that you can still see it at all times. So that's gonna be cool. This is gonna be a beautiful picture one day. I'm sure of it. Like, you'll have the tigers in front of you. You'll have some foliage over here in the corner. And you will always have the boat over there. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. I'm really sorry that I couldn't read the chat anymore. It's my internet connection that's stopping me, unfortunately. So I hope you have a great Sunday, and I hope you start the week in a fun way. See you guys next time. Bye.